City Learners TV, learning made simple. Welcome back to City Learners class. I hope you are doing very well. Okay, in this class, I want us to solve two questions which I extracted from the Junior School Certificate Examination 2021 in Rivers State. These two questions I listed here, which I want us to solve, they are lifted from, I extracted them from the Junior School Certificate Examination, which of course is called the Basic Education Certificate Examination. That is BECE. This is an examination that all the junior secondary school 3 in Rivers State write for them to get admitted into the senior secondary school. So this question is lifted from the 2021 examination. Okay, the first question says, what is the value of x if 3x plus 5 equals to 29? Solution. What is the value of x if 3x plus 5 equals to 29? First, I would like you to understand that this type of question is an equation. This is a simple linear equation, and it's very, very easy to solve. Very, very easy to solve. So I want you to pay attention and be calm as I explain to you step by step. What is the first thing that you're expected to do if you are faced with a problem like this in mathematics? We have 3x plus 5 equals to 29. It's an equation and it has three terms. Term 1 is 3x, the second term is 5, and the third term in this equation is 29. And if you look at it closely, very well, you will see that one of the term is a mixture of number and a letter. In mathematics, that letter is what we call the unknown. And this, according to the question, is what we are looking for. The unknown, the x. That is why the question says, what is the value of that x? So, what is the next thing for us to do? I am going to group together the terms that have the unknown to the left side of the equation, and then I will group the ones that do not have the unknown, the letter, to the right side of the equation. I need you to know that all equations have two sides, the left-hand side and the right-hand side. How do I know that? The left-hand side of any equation starts from the equal sign to the left side. This is what we call the left-hand side of the equation, and then the right-hand side starts from the equal sign to the right. This is the right-hand side. Thank you very much. Let's proceed in our solving. So, in grouping the like and the unlike types, it's very important to make that statement when you are solving. Group the like terms. So, I will return 3x to the left side of the equation as I've explained before. So that gives me 3x here, and then equals to, don't forget, 5 now is moving to the other side of the equation. And it's a rule in equation. If a number is being moved from a side of equation to the other side, the sign of that number will change. The sign of that number will change. Okay? In the case of 5, 5 is a positive number here, plus 5. So if plus 5 is going to the other side of equation to meet 29 as like terms, the sign of the number that is moving, being 5, will change from being positive to negative. So 29 is already on this side. We write it down. It is this 5 that we are moving down. So moving 5 down to this side will give us minus 5 instead of plus 5. It is a rule in equation. If a number with plus addition is changing to the other side of equation, it will automatically change to subtraction, and vice versa. If the subtraction sign is going to the other side of equation, it changes to addition, and so on. So what I have done now is collecting or grouping the like terms. So with this, I can continue with my calculation. On this side, I will repeat 3x. Then on the other side, I will take 5 away from 29. That is 29 minus 5. If I take 5 away from 29, I will get 24. If you count 29 and you take 5 away from 29, you will get 24. So what next am I supposed to do? The next step I am going to take here is simply to divide both sides of the equation by the number that is attached to this letter. I am going to divide the sides, the two sides of the equation, by the number that is attached to this unknown, this letter. In other words, in mathematics, we would say that divide both sides by the coefficient of x. The coefficient of x is 3. But to make it simple for you, it is good to have better understanding. I am dividing both sides, the left-hand side and the right-hand side, by the number attached to the letter. So it's simple. I'm dividing this side by 3, and I'm dividing this side by 3. This number here. So you can see 3 here, we cancel 3, remaining x for me here. And then on this other side, 3 divides here 1 times, and 3 in 24 will give me 8, because 3 times 8 is 24. If you use 3 to divide 24, you will get 8. So x equals to 8. You can see. This is my final answer. The value of x in this equation is simply 8. There is a way to check if you are correct. And this is what I will quickly show you before we move to the next question. This is it. When we write down the question that was given to us originally, equals to 29, that is 3x plus 5 equals to 29. Now, wherever I see x, I will change it to 8. Wherever I see x, I will change it to 8 in the original question. Okay, this is 3, and now I see x, I'm changing it to 8. Of course, if a number and a letter is written together, there is a separation between them, and that separation is multiplication. Okay, so I've changed the x to 8. That is the value of x, plus 5 equals to 29. If I have a number outside and a number inside the bracket close to each other, what am I supposed to do? What I should do is to multiply. 3 times 8 is 24. Then plus 5 equals to 29. So 24 plus 5, that is 29, equals to 29. Then we can see that both sides of equation are equal. 29 is equal to 29. It's a true statement in mathematics. So we can see that 29 on the left-hand side, 29 on the right-hand side makes the equation balance. So in this way, I have proven that the value of x in this equation is simply 8. Let's move straight to the second question because of our time. The second question says that if y equals to wx all over 4, when we are giving parameters, okay? Parameters are those values you can derive from a given question to solve that question, to find solution. So W here is given as what? 20. Y is given as 100. Meaning that wherever you see W in the question, change it to 20. Wherever you see Y in the question, change it to 100. So we proceed. You can see that we see Y here. So this Y is replaced with 100. Equals to W is replaced with what? W is placed with 20. As you can see, and then I have it's X actually. Yes, it's X. It's x. I have my x so that it doesn't look like a multiplication table. I have my x in the bracket. All over 4. All over 4. So what am I supposed to do next? I will divide 20 by 4. So 4 goes here 1 and 4 goes in 20. How many times? 5 times. So I can now rewrite my equation properly. So 100 is equal to 5. I have 5 left here and x in bracket. And then there is nothing down here again. So this is what I am left. This is what I am left with. I have 100 equals to 5x. So continuing, 5 multiplied by x will be what? 5x. I can rewrite this equation this way. 5x equals to 100. It's the same. If 100 equals to 5x, that means 5x is equal to 100 as well. And that is what I have just done now. Okay, what next am I supposed to do? I am going to divide both sides of the equation by the number that is attached to the x that we are looking for, the unknown. Just the same thing we did in the previous question. So I divide this side by 5, the number attached to x, that is the coefficient of x. And then on this other side too, I simply divide by 5. So 5 will cancel 5 here. I'm left with x here. And then 5 here, 1. 5 in 100 will simply give me 20. Because 5 times 20 will give me 100. So the value of x in this equation is 20. And before I end the class, this type of equation is a fractional equation. I'm going to stop here, and I want to believe that this is clear enough for you to understand. Thank you for always coming to our channel. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell, share and comment so that you'll be the first to know when we drop the next video. Thank you for always coming to City Learners class. Bye for now.